Yo, I'm back. And in case you're wondering why am I here and not in Crackhold, so I read up something in the internet because I was looking for a better ranged weapon. I didn't really like this being exceptional because I do my opening shot with it and I already don't have a good weapon focus for it. Problem with my weapon focus is I can't really see it here. The problem with my weapon focus is that it's for BBs and pistols on ranged weapons, and those have only 8 meters range, and it's not really possible to sneak that close to an enemy with having low what do you call it, low stealths. And I actually found out that I've been missing a superb arbalest
The better part of that.
right here because my 10 mechanics is not enough for it. Boom.
This may prove useful.
So I usually try to avoid looking at walkthroughs while I'm playing. The trouble with that is that even though I know a large amount of the base game, all the maps, all the hidden items, further down the Endless Pass I don't know all these kinds of hidden stashes where you need higher mechanics in 10, and the same of course in White March 1 and White March 2. So whenever I like an item, I look it up and I know where it is from my solo runs. I know where all the items are that I want, and yeah, I've never really looked up arbalests or arquebuses because I always just use them for focus build at the start, but I think I'm gonna be a lot happier with this. So we're gonna go into White March 2 now. Gonna put on the beast slaying, of course, and corrosive as always. We have the corresponding talent, and yeah, we're already at superb. So yeah, let's go to White March 2 now. So at least, wow, that's a lot more accuracy. Wow, okay, 97. Alright. Wow, I had 80-ish with the other one. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't even need to consider this pistol anymore now. It's pretty awesome on low levels because of the ambushing. But if you really rely on that initial hit, it's not that good anymore. Alright, awesome. So we need to go down to level 11 for the master stairs. Yeah, I didn't record when I ran here and all that, but I think it just saved us some loading screens, so that should be alright. And now I'm really stoked in White March, going into White March 2, because some people might have watched my attempt at White March 2 when I took my solo paladin after I've beaten the game like a month later or so. White March 2 came out, and I went to an inn and recruited a cipher and a chanter.
As beautiful as it.
But the problem with that was, before White March 2, the level cap was level 14. Oh, finally Atsuro is offering something. Okay. So the level cap was level 14, and because of that my paladin was 14, and the people I hired were level 13. And I did all the quests, all the bounties, everything. There was no way for me to get XP except in White March 2. And I really wanted to play with Mindweb, and that's the main reason why I restarted and did this run. Okay, move speed and something we already have on another item. How much move speed was that? +1. No. Sorry. They're not even expensive. But I can't sell them for more, so whatever. Alright. And now we have this awesome console hot pad too. I have to remember to use it. I used it in my solo run quite a lot, but since then... Oh, and there's at least one new map here. That's nice. Let's go to Stalwart. High level, of course. We wanna upscale. I wanna go through the same pain I did before, but only this time it's not gonna be painful at all because I have this awesome level 16 party now. So the first thing I'm gonna do is go to the White Forge. But I know there's also some Durgan ingots here. I don't really need that many. Let me quickly look it up. But I think there's some in the inn. Let's go to Renangild first. And while we run there... Oh, what's going on? Okay.
While we wait, the enemy grows stronger.
Okay.
And you'd send more of us to die.
Okay.
Well, I'm not gonna stand around. Are you?
You've done plenty, Darian.
Alright. I can't even remember anything from White March 2. It was so fucking frustrating. Okay, I'm lying. It's not that I can't remember anything. I can remember most of it. But little, pretty meaningless details like this I can't remember.
Been a week since our people left these gates. A week since the Iron Flail took them. Yet we wait here behind our sturdy new walls, hiding in our rebuilt homes. We've done nothing.
Who are you to tell us how to defend our own? You ain't been here 2 months!
And since I got here, I've been working alongside the rest of you. Don't start with that again.
Well, it was your idea to send our people to that damned fort in the first place. If it weren't for you and the other leeches that come up with you, we wouldn't be in this mess.
Stop everyone. So... Relax, I'm here to help.
Then you know about the Iron Flail. You'll stop them?
Showed up a few weeks after you opened the battery. Demanded we give him the White Forge. They're led by a Darik Sendamir. Comes from an old Rayed Saren family. Rumor has it the man's half mad with visions. Claims one drove him here to take the White Forge.
They're not the only bloodsuckers around here.
Our crew at the battery locked their doors and told the Iron Flail to go back to Rayed Saris. Instead, they built a fort in the middle of the wood. So we sent a committee to reason with them. That was a week ago. We haven't seen our people since. That can only mean one thing.
Alright. You've got to defend.
We're just miners and fisher folk.
Send Darian and the rest of the newcomers. Let them earn their keep.
We've cleared your roads and repaired this town. What more do we have to prove?
Please, everyone. Whatever our difference is, we've got to deal with the army at our gates. You've done a lot for Stalwart already. Many of us wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for you. What I mean is, if anyone could deal with an army, it's you.
Very well.
The Iron Flail cleared a patch of forest north of Durgan's battery. Built their fort there. It'll be well guarded, so if you can get in without raising an alarm, you may have an easier time of it. The important thing is to deal with the commander. If you can get rid of him, the rest of the soldiers will scatter.
Alright, I've dreamed about
What
this army.
exactly did you see?
The dream was unclear.
Of course. We're just thankful this dream led you back. Anyway, we've got our work cut out for us here. While you're out, stop by the battery. Wangra and her team are still repairing the heavy cannons. They've made a lot of progress elsewhere. Thought you might like to see how far it's come.
Alright. So supposedly here in Star there's 3 in the temple. Don't know if I can get them because I have to steal them. And as for the other ingots, I know they're spread around the battery, so I'm just gonna run through there and look for them. And on other maps, I'm not gonna look at the walkthrough to find them or whatever.
Oh, come on! Stupid sword!
Okay, you have to steal, and these guys are all here. What is this? Okay, I don't know what that is, but let's take it since it's not steal. But this is kind of stupid. I have to steal. What are these guys gonna say to me?
I shall do as you ask. What you ask is done.
They do see me, right? I was caught stealing. That's it? That's it? Okay. I'm still a champion. Fuck you. Alright. I can deal with that. Let's just directly go to the battery. I know I have 1 or 2 of the items I'm wearing which aren't organized yet, so gonna get that done. That was also a huge problem for me with my attempted White March 2 run I talked about before. I had diagonized practically every single ingot. I used every single ingot on items for my paladin, which I wasn't even using regularly, all of them. But I was like, oh, I'm not gonna need them for anything else, so I just wasted them. Wait, are they actually
You
in?
want me to go back up there? After nearly losing my leg?
You still got it, don't ya? Ha! Took you for one of them red Sarens. Then I saw you had all your teeth.
Not bad. Also got more than half a brain.
Hang on, gotta talk into my good ear. Now what was... Say, ain't I seen you somewhere?
I just got one of those faces.
No, I got it. You're the one who got us into this place. And you fired up the White Forge. Must have been a real sight up close. All that fire. Ugh.
Her voice actor seems very familiar. Alright, what are you doing
Oh, you know,
here?
clearing tunnels, blowing old barricades, just tidying up. But soon, I've got to start testing the cannons.
Alright, what do you mean?
They may be a small army, but they're still an army. Group out of Raid Ceres, calling themselves the Iron Flail.
Why does this sound like Baldur's Gate? Iron Flail.
We held them off a few weeks ago, but they didn't run far. Set up a fort in the woods, and I hear they're working on some really fantastic siege weapons.
Alright, there must be something I can do.
There sure is. Once we have the heavy cannons, that is.
Alright, what's the problem with the
They're
cannon?
all the way up there. I sent a crew to the tower, but they came back complaining about Skuldrak and the other nasties. Nearly took Kolmar's leg off. Skuldrak did, I mean.
Skuldrak, did we even see Skuldrak before on White March 1? Alright, I could look into it.
That'd be a big help. I'd hate to let those beauties go to rust up there. And anything you find up there is yours. Battery's full of treasures, and the West Tower has hardly been explored. Head through the door and up the stairs. That'll get you to that rampart. Yeah, Kulmar cleared the rubble before he took to getting himself conveniently injured. You should be able to work your way up to the cannons from there. Meantime, I'll check on our black powder stock.
Alright. I wonder whether there's also ingots outside here, but probably not. Let's just go inside. So I'm not going to the forge yet. Let's go to the Great Hall first. Because I think there's probably ingots somewhere. Okay. Maybe there's ingots up here. Oh,
Something
what's that?
here calls to me.
I just appeared even though I didn't sneak. Alright. I'm just mainly looking for containers like this. Oh, wasn't there also a merchant here somewhere? Nope. Not here. I know there is one. Cobalt probably. Alright. I have a lot of stuff to sell. Let's do that first. Be very careful. Wow, it's a lot of stuff. That was high time I did this. Oh wow, this is even worse. Maybe it's not. It's slightly less bad. Like, what am I supposed to do with all this cash? Seriously. Don't need 2 of those. Don't need that at all. I think I already got those ones at least. Those are super shitty. I'm not even gonna keep those. That's shitty too. I already have 3 boots of stability, I think. I have this twice too, but I'm gonna keep it for now. Alright, I'm slightly confused with all these. I wonder if these are any good. With my scythe if I want to dual wield. But I think my armor speed penalty is already 0 or something. I think it's rather better to just take these. Not dual wield, I mean two-hand. Yeah, there's too many items in here. I'm not gonna use this, right? I don't think I am. These are all good items, but I'm just not gonna use them, so why even keep them? The survivor though. It's a helmet slot, I'm not gonna use it. Some slots are just too good to put something like that in. Inaccurate? Why would I want to use that? Oh, phone ringing. 1 second.